Have you ever noticed how some people seem to be admired without even saying a word? With just a subtle smile or calm presence, they earn respect, trust, and even admiration? What are they doing differently? What's the quiet secret behind their magnetic presence? In this video, you're going to learn a subtle, almost invisible influence technique, one that makes people like you without them even realizing it. And no, it's not about being fake, manipulative, or trying too hard to impress. This is about ancient wisdom, proven by modern psychology, the same principles used by Stoic philosophers and today's most influential communicators. Warning: ignoring these techniques leaves you vulnerable to being dismissed, ignored, or forgotten at work, in relationships, and in everyday life. So go ahead and like this video, share it with a friend who needs to be heard more, and comment below. Have you ever felt invisible even when trying your best in a conversation? Let's dive into the quiet art of influence and how silence, presence, and subtle psychology can make you unforgettable. Chapter 1: The Power of a Silent First Impression. It only takes 7 seconds for someone to form a first impression of you. Worse, once it's formed, it's incredibly hard to change, even with new information. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In social settings, it's not what you say, it's how you present yourself. You influence others without speaking, just by showing. Open body posture, shoulders back, chest open, head held high. Confident eye contact. Look into their eyes for 2-3 seconds, then gently glance away. Neutral, positive facial expression. A relaxed, slight smile, nothing forced. Action step for today. Before entering any room, take a deep breath, fix your posture, and repeat mentally, "I don't need to speak to be respected." Chapter 2: How active listening becomes a silent superpower. Have you ever felt truly heard by someone? Like they weren't just waiting to talk, but actually paying attention to you? That's active listening, and it's a hidden superpower. Why? Because neuroscience shows that talking about ourselves lights up the same pleasure centers in the brain as money and food. So when you listen well, you actually make the other person feel rewarded. 3 active listening techniques: non-verbal affirmation, nod, maintain eye contact, say things like "I see" or "I get it." Space to continue. Don't interrupt. Pause and say things like "tell me more," reflective empathy. Paraphrase what they say to show you truly understand. Action step for today: in your next conversation, speak less. At the end, ask, "How did that make you feel?" Watch how deeply people start to trust you. Chapter 3: The Mirror Technique. Match without mimicking. We naturally like people who feel familiar, who move like us, talk like us, even gesture like us. That's because of mirror neurons in our brain, designed to create empathy. By subtly mirroring someone's body language and tone, we create an unconscious connection. How to mirror effectively: posture. If they cross their arms, wait a few seconds and do the same, naturally. Facial expressions. Smile when they smile. Mirror concern if they frown. Voice tone. Match their rhythm and energy level. Word choice. Use similar language and expressions. Action step for today: try mirroring one small behavior of someone you're talking to. See how the vibe changes. Chapter 4: The Psychology of Validation. Make people feel seen. Validation is not about agreeing. It's about recognizing someone's emotional experience as real and legitimate. Say things like, "It makes sense you'd feel that way. I can see how that would be frustrating." It builds trust, lowers emotional defenses, and strengthens connection. Action step for today: when someone shares a struggle, don't jump to fix it. Just say, "That must be hard." Then stay quiet and present. Chapter 5: Small Requests, Big Bonds. The Benjamin Franklin Effect. Here's a strange truth. When you ask someone for a small favor, they tend to like you more. Why? Because their brain thinks, if I helped this person, I must like them. Franklin once asked a political rival to lend him a rare book. The man did, and later became an ally. Use this trick subtly. Ask for a quick piece of advice. Ask for help with something small. Ask for a tiny favor, carrying something, proofreading a text, etc. Action step for today. Pick someone you want to build trust with. Ask them for a small, meaningful favor, and watch the connection grow. Chapter 6. How to use silence as a social weapon. In a noisy world, silence is power. Those who pause, wait, and observe, instead of rushing to speak, are seen as calm, confident, and wise. Mastering the power of silence. Pause before you answer. A 2-second pause shows control and thoughtfulness. Stay calm under pressure. Your silence can diffuse tension and command respect. Let them fill the gap. If you stay quiet, others tend to open up more than they planned. Action step for today. Next time, Chapter 7. The game of influence. When to stop before you're caught. Even the most powerful techniques lose effect if overused. If you mirror too much, validate too much, or stay too silent, people sense something's off. Know when to stop. If someone seems emotionally distant, if you feel like you're performing rather than being real, if the person gets suspicious or questions your intentions. Final tip. Influence works best when it's natural and subtle. Don't overdo it. Be real. The most magnetic energy is still authenticity. Conclusion. Influence without saying a word. Now you know what few people do. That real influence comes from making others feel seen, heard, and safe around you, even without speaking. Use these tools ethically. Be intentional. And remember, those who control silence control the tension. Quick recap. 7 daily actions. Fix your posture before entering any room. Practice deep, non-judgmental listening. Mirror gestures subtly. Validate others emotionally. Ask for a small favor. Use silence with confidence. Know when to pull back. Challenge. Apply one of these techniques each day for a week, then come back and comment. Which one changed your social life the most? Like, share, and subscribe for more videos on Stoicism, emotional strength, and social mastery.